Hey, how's it guys? Alright, so in this video, I'm going to show you how you can add third-party packages to your AWS Lambda function. Right here, I have this Python function. So if we look at the source code here, basically this function will look at the event parameter and check if the URL key is presented. If the URL is not presented, then it's going to return 400 status code. Along with the message, URL parameter is missing. Otherwise, we're going to use the httpx module that gets method to make a request code, then store the response, as well as the status code from the request. And finally, we're going to return the response as a JSON object. Now, if we look at the function here, so here we have this httpx module, which is a third-party library. So if I try to run the function, and it's going to return this error message, unable to import module lambda function, no module name httpx. Now, to include third-party package such as your own custom modules or other Python libraries. Right, so first we're going to create a Python virtual environment just for packaging different libraries. Right, so launch your terminal. I'm going to create a virtual environment. I'll name the environment Lambda layers. And here, let me go into the folder. Alright, so I'm going to set it into the directory. Then I'm going to activate the environment. Now here I want to install the packages that I want to use for my Lambda function here. Alright, so assume that I want to use the httpx library as well as the beautiful soup library. Then press enter. And here, this should be pip install. Right, so let's wait till all the libraries are downloaded. Right, so once the libraries are downloaded, so we want to go back to our directory or the project directory and create a folder called Python. And make sure that it's going to be lowercase letters. Then we're going to go to the lib folder, site packages. Then I'm going to copy everything here to the Python folder. So what happened here is that we're going to package this folder as a layer. So a layer basically is a zip file that AWS Lambda is going to use to extract all the packages source file. So here I'm going to zip this as a zip file. So make sure that the name is going to be python.zip. Inside the zip file, make sure that you include the source code of all the packages that you want to use. Going back to the Lambda function. Now here I'm going to duplicate the tab. On the left-hand side, click on the hamburgers icon to expand the panel. Then we want to go to additional resources, layers. Then we're going to create a layer. So create layer. And we can name the layer. Let's call this web scraping layer. Now, because my file is under 10 megabytes, so I can directly upload the zip file. And which is recommended method. So if your source code file size or if your zip file size is larger than 10 megabytes, it's recommended that you upload the zip file to S3 first, then upload it using the upload function. Now going down to the architectures. So here I'm going to choose x86 64. Now for the runtime, I'm going to choose Python 3.11, 3.10, whichever Python versions that you are using with your Lambda function. They want to create a layer. Now once the layer is created, so now this is going to be the first version. If we update the source code and re-upload the same file, then it's going to be version 2. Alright, so going back to the function, I want to scroll down to layers. And here I want to click on add a layer. And this means that what other packages that you want to include along with the Lambda function. So essentially, we are creating separate packages that can be used across multiple different Lambda functions. Lambda choose a layer, want to choose custom layers. Then choose the layer that you just created, followed by the version. Then want to add the layer to the Lambda function. Once the layer is added, so right here, now I'm going to here, let me go into configuration and let me increase the timeout duration to 30 seconds. Now if I go back to code and run the test, oh, and here, I think I know why, because let me fix this real quick. So go to configuration, actually not configuration, go to code, and because I changed the handler name, I think because I changed the handler name to main. Alright, so let me change that back, and it should be lambda function dot lambda function, and save. Let me try again. So if I run the test, and missing the module, sorry about that, and let me go back. Oh, this should be lambda handler, not lambda function. My bad. Alright, so let me try again. Test. Right, so seeing that URL parameter is missing, but that's okay. So we have confirmed that we're able to use the third-party library in our Lambda function. Alright, so for now, this is going to be everything I'm going to share in this video, and hopefully you guys find this tip useful. And feel free to post your question or your feedback in the comment section below. And if you enjoyed this video, please don't forget to give this video a like and click on the subscribe button. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye bye.